Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice bar. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
No, it's not. No, it's
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby and Luke Farnsworth. And we lost all of our license, and now we do not drive.
55. Only 55. I do 55 and below.
When he says that, is he referring to his
Fast.
car not being able to go 55?
No,
or
like
he can't go under
he
55?
drives fast.
He drives faster than the speed, 55
Okay.
miles per hour.
Sammy Hagar moves.
Yeah.
Jamie Hagar cannot drive 55, for that is too slow for his high-end sports vehicle.
And it's just
I mean-
kind of funny how most highways are 65 to 70.
Yeah, there's not many 55 mile per hour highways, and even when there are, he's not the only one that doesn't go 55.
So it's pretty stupid if you're asking me.
So I don't know why he's the exception to his own head canon of state highways,
Of speed limits on the highway.
Yeah, Sammy
of
Hagar thinks he's
state
hot shit.
freeways.
Sammy Hagar's not hot shit. You know who is? Jimmy Buffett.
I like Jimmy
Yeah,
Buffett.
his Maserati goes 185.
That is not
It's the
Jimmy Buffett.
I know it's not.
His Margaritaville goes 185, man.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Why am I the one that gets called out? But whenever we say anything else that's not right, it doesn't get called out. We
Because
just go with it.
Hamburger in paradise.
Hamburger in paradise.
With cheese, Mr.
Squidward.
Squidward.
With cheese.
With cheese.
Hamburger there, I said it twice.
I like mine with lettuce and tomato. Fuck that.
Jimmy
Tomatoes are
Buffett's awesome.
nasty.
Tomatoes are gross.
Yeah. Luke, did you know Jimmy Buffett's net worth is $900 million?
Yeah, he's worth a lot of money.
Fucking hamburger guy is worth a lot of money.
He had his own restaurant chain. What do you expect?
He had two. One successful one, and then one went under.
I'm
Cheeseburger in
convinced.
paradise was
Alright, I
good.
need to find this right now.
What, hamburger?
For breakfast.
That was so good. That was so good.
I'm wondering if there's any open cheeseburger in paradise.
Anthony, I told you, the Wikipedia said they all closed down.
Just one.
You think that there's any chips with this dip? Stupid good.
Stupid good.
Wow, you really could just say anything around us and we'll find it funny. We're comedy geniuses, honestly. When you
Yeah,
think about
we
it
are.
At the end of the day,
We could tour the Hello Harem tour.
it's hard being this funny and
Yeah.
attractive and smart and
Damn.
good at things.
And not stinky.
The
In
last
sports.
location closed in Syracuse in 2020, September 8th.
I don't know why. I went to a cheeseburger in paradise. It was actually pretty good.
We had one in Canton for a
Like,
while.
No cap.
Did,
It wasn't
yeah.
bad. Tasted pretty good. I'm not gonna
You
front
can't really
lie.
like fuck up burgers and fries too much.
No,
Get
that's
some
why I'm
crispy-
confused as to what happened.
Well, I mean, maybe Margaritaville just took over, because that's way more popular.
I've never been to a Margaritaville.
I don't
I
think
haven't
I've
either.
ever been to a Margaritaville either.
But then again, at the time I would have gone to a Margaritaville, I wasn't 21. So
Jimmy
what do
Buffett
I care?
also owns the Land Shark restaurant we went to in Myrtle Beach,
Oh, he does, yeah.
where
he
the lady
does.
drew Among Us on her cup.
Oh my god.
Oh my
she
God,
did.
yeah, she did
was
draw that.
sus. She was sus.
Isn't Jimmy Buffett that billionaire?
Yeah, he has SpaceX.
What? No,
Dude,
that's Elon
that's the
Musk.
delivery company.
It's Elon Musk, dude.
It's Cheeseburger.
You know, the
Delivery.
old billionaire, Jimmy Buffett.
That's Warren Buffett.
Close enough.
No, it's
I
Jimmy
mean,
Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett is pretty close, considering the dude's worth $900 million.
Jimmy Buffet.
I wish I was worth $900 million. Who determines that? Who determines how much you're fucking worth?
Your
think-
assets.
What determines that?
Yeah, I think net worth is
It's
your
like a culmination of your assets, like
yeah,
mine-
everything you
like
own.
the car you have, your house.
I'm gonna liquidate your asshole.
I'm about to liquidate my assets.
liquidate my assets. Monopoly Man.
I'm gonna liquidate all my assets.
Circa like 2007.
Yeah, that was an old YouTube video.
If
We were
you
looking up.
crazy rich and you decided to make your own brand of alcohol, what alcohol would you make?
I'd make rum. Spiced rum.
Because a majority of people that are really famous that make alcohol make tequilas.
They
So
do.
I'm surprised you
The
didn't
Rock
say
has tequila.
They really like making tequila.
Who's the guy that owns Aviator?
What is Aviator?
It's either a Deadpool guy or Wolverine guy. One of them own Aviator. I think it's a gin.
Cool guy.
Aviator
Or
alcohol.
Wolverine. Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. One of those guys.
Um,
Ant-Man.
Aviation American Gin.
Ant-Man's neither of them.
Aviation
Ant-Man's
Gin.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Hold on, I'm gonna find this.
Just look up Aviator whiskey owner or Aviator liquor owner.
In aviation, Ryan Reynolds promotes the gin in various films he stars in, including Deadpool. Actor Ryan Reynolds acquired a stake in the brand from Davos in February of 2018. So he doesn't own it. I think he owns a majority.
He basically owns it.
Yeah. What does I think Hugh Jackman owns one?
It's probably a tequila.
Hugh Jackman probably owns a tequila. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a whiskey, though. He gives lumberjack vibes off all the time.
Yeah, he does.
Does Hugh Jackman own an alcohol brand?
I don't think so. I think what I saw was there was a video with him and Deadpool are buddies, and he was like mocking Aviator because they're funny guys. He was
They
like,
are
"This
funny.
so-"
Hugh
he's like,
Jackman owns a coffee company.
Huge jack off.
huge jack off, man.
Yeah, I do.
Dude,
I
that's
do
a
spiced
big
rum.
jack, man.
I do it very.
I would either do
pirate-themed.
spiced rum or a whiskey.
I'm thinking a whiskey.
Whiskey.
A whiskey.
A big whiskey.
I
I'd
would-
call
I
it big
would-
whiskey.
I would drink my whiskey on the big whiskey.
I'd call it big whiskey.
Big.
That'd be
call
good.
mine bigger. I'd call mine bigger whiskey.
Mine be Texas.
Texas.
Mine be.
I want to
Texas.
see you purposefully sink half your ship to get farther distance in your guns. You wouldn't do it. I
Fuck
would.
it. List the ship. Send
I would.
flying.
Man literally listed the ship to fucking get extra range out of a cannon.
Start a list
Was
port side and fire starboard.
Was that USS Texas that did that?
Mm-hmm. The USS Texas.
That's a fitting
that
Captured
during-
the ship.
Was that during World War II?
I think so. Yeah, because that was like the last time battleships were used in World War II.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, Korea. Actually, whiskey was used
Yeah, whiskey got mad in Korea.
in Desert Storm, I think. It fired the first shots at Desert Storm. It was either that or Missouri.
It was whiskey.
Was it whiskey?
It was whiskey.
She also got really mad in Korea, so
She got huge
Temper,
mad.
temper.
she got very pissed and leveled an
Temper.
entire fucking landmark.
Temper whiskey.
Let's see. During World War Texas fired the first
We
American
love-
shots of the war. I want to see if I can find the listing.
We love cool ship facts.
We really like cool ship facts.
The one about the USS Texas is my favorite ship fact. That is so fucking funny.
That one and the one with the whiskey, like where they're just like, "Hey, fuck you, whoever did that." Like,
That's-
fuck you.
Like, that's funny for a different reason, but imagine purposefully sinking
Oh.
half your ship to say fuck you to someone that's so far inland they don't even know you're there.
Yeah, they're over 23 miles inland.
And they're just vibing, and all of a sudden, fucking battleship shells start laying into you.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
that was
that?
that was off the coast of Normandy when they did that.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Hey, what's that noise, dude? It sounds like some weird whistling. Oh, what the fuck?
There's no way that's a salvo. They're 25 miles off the coast, not 23.
List the boat.
I'm Rick, you're so dumb.
What the fuck? What?
That's ridiculous.
I would love to hear command when they got shot by fucking artillery that far inland from a battleship. They'd probably
I want to
sit there-
know who got their ass chewed out when that happened.
No one probably did. They probably said,
Dude,
God damn it,
captain-
Jim. That was
Are
a
you talking
great
about,
shot.
Are you talking about like who on the ship got their ass chewed out?
I think that's what he's referring to.
Dude, someone
The
had
captain.
to.
No, the captain got medals. The
No, he
captain
didn't.
was awarded.
They
he was
were
awarded
probably
for
like,
that.
A good fucking shit, mate. Send
He
him
was
flying.
awarded for that, and they gave the ship medals too for their fucking shit. They literally awarded them for sinking half the ship to kill people.
Is the battleship Texas a museum?
Yeah. I'm looking at
Yeah.
pictures.
Is that the one in Texas with the little aviation museum around it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Hey, we gotta hit that up at some point.
BB 35.
BB-35.
I can't remember which class that is.
It is an old battleship.
It was constructed in like
Really old.
early 1900s.
It was a
Yeah.
World War One battleship
Yeah.
that they ended up using for World War II because that ships last for fucking ever.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird, but I remember. So there was an article that came out in Japan not too long ago about some diving place in Okinawa got like
I
reprimanded or
saw
something
that.
for diving to a U.S. ship just to see it. Which for some reason people got mad about that. Like, you need to respect the dead. It's like, dude, people dive on ships all the time. I don't think they did anything wrong. But someone posted in the comments that in England it's actually like a federal like offense or something. It's highly illegal to go dive on any warship.
It's
in
probably
Europe.
because they're considered grave sites.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And I
Yeah,
feel like
you're not allowed to dive on them at all.
I feel like it would be a lot harder to dive on those sites.
It's so much deeper.
Yeah, just the depth.
Need to respect it. Yeah, just like the person that discovered Bismarck. They
Right.
had a real good time. There was no
How
respect
deep
there.
is Bismarck?
I want to say she's like
Fucking deep.
700. She might be 700 feet at least.
15,700 feet.
Well, I was close with one number. I
Yeah.
had a number.
You did have a number.
I was there.
Bismarck is fucking down there.
Yep. And then they went down and looked at her. I would love to go down and look at her.
I would go look at
I would
Bismarck.
too. There's a
Except
couple
you need
pictures.
like a whole special submarine to go down in.
Yeah,
Snorkel.
it was discovered by the same guy who discovered the Titanic, Ballard.
Mm-hmm.
How deep is
Uh,
the Titanic?
I'll be honest, you physically can't snorkel that low.
Says you.
Dude, free
So-
divers in the Philippines do that all the time.
So, do you know the pressure that you're under at 15,000 feet?
It's a lot of elephants.
I believe I think it's 100 feet, you go up an entire, like, atmosphere of pressure.
I think
Or
the
you double.
deepest. I think the deepest free dive is down to like. I think it was measured in meters. Like, fuck. I'm gonna say this wrong, so
I
Alex,
looked
please
this
find
up.
this and correct me. I
I'll
thought it
look
was
it
like
up real quick.
300
I did
feet
look
or
it up.
something.
It's
Um,
something, like, stupid fucking...
But the
It's-
Titanic is only 12,600 feet.
So
the
Bismarck,
is deeper.
3,000 feet deeper.
Yeah. Holy shit. The deepest free dive is 702 feet.
Mm-hmm.
What is that in meters?
253.2
Okay,
or 213.
that's deep, but like
Yeah.
comparative to the depths that these ships are at,
That's nothing.
that ain't much.
Nope. And at 700 feet, it's pretty much pitch black too.
But it's also the pressure's probably ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even like,
Is that 7 atmospheres of pressure, Luke? If you go down every 100
Every
feet.
100 meters is
Meters. Okay.
10 bars.
So 20
So
bars.
he's at 213 meters.
1 bar is atmospheric pressure on the water surface. So at 10 bars, you would have 2 bars at 20. So like at 100, it's 11. So how many meters was it again?
213.
200 and basically 14.
214. Basically, you're
Yeah.
looking at around, what is that, 22 bars, somewhere around there. So imagine whatever you're feeling right now, 22 times that weight on you.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's heavy.
Yep.
I can't imagine that because I don't know what the fuck it.
I wonder what that
Uh,
is compared to like G's.
Bars and G's are force. It's which I guess gravity is force, obviously, but I think it's slightly different. I might be wrong. G's might just be atmospheres.
Look at us learning. We're doing a lot of learning today. We're educating you.
Oh wait, I'm stupid. G is gravitational force. I'm a fucking moron. So
Idiot,
G is
dude.
well, it's not pressure. G's aren't pressure.
Yeah,
G's are
he's right.
G's are gravitational force. An atmosphere is a pressure, which is pounds, like such as pounds per square inch, whereas a gravitational force is meters per second squared or feet per second squared.
Do you know that fighter jet pilots, when they pull a lot of G's, their breathing technique is like...
Yeah, because
they
they'll
have to
fucking
force
pass out.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
interesting how like taxing that is on the body that you have to.
Wow, you know what's
not pass
crazy?
out.
So I just looked up the Yamato, which is only 1,120 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
She sunk in pier.
No, I don't think. No, she was out.
Yamato was
No, she was out.
well, Yamato was bombed in pier, wasn't she?
No, it was her first battle. She got destroyed by Dauntlesses by dive bomb attack.
Sank during a
one?
fierce battle for Okinawa on April 7th, yeah.
Which one was sunk in pier? Oh, I was thinking Shinano. Shinano was sunk in pier.
A lot of other ships. Rip.
Yeah.
Shinano
when-
was. Oh, go on, go on.
No, I was gonna talk about freedivers.
Oh, I
You
was
say your
gonna do.
Shinano fact.
Shinano was like one of Japan's super carriers, technically. There's only like 2 pictures of her that exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was not seen very much.
She wasn't even finished fully when they.
Then she was bombed in pier.
Yeah, rip.
When freedivers go down, so they hold their breath because they're freediving. If you could like take a visual representation of their lungs, when they go down, their lungs are like this. When they come back up, it's like this because of how
Really?
much pressure is they're under. Their lungs just basically collapse.
Question.
Answer.
I feel like this has to do with the oxygen you breathe when you scuba dive, but I'm not sure, so I'm asking anyway.
You ask about the bends.
Yeah, how
I
come
assume it was
freedivers
the
don't
bends.
get it?
Okay,
But-
so this is actually a really easy question to answer. When you are diving with scuba gear on, there is nitrogen mixed in with the oxygen in order to help you breathe better.
Mhm.
That's just it. I think it to help with breathing. It does something. There's nitrogen in there though. It's not pure oxygen,
Uh-huh.
and it's to preserve the oxygen or something. So when you're coming up, if you come too quick, you'll decompress, and the nitrogen will actually start to expand in your bloodstream, and that causes the bends. It's
Okay.
actually nitrogen sickness is the bends. Whereas when you're free diving, you're not taking anything into your body. You're going down with oxygen. You're coming back up with carbon dioxide. Nothing in your body is being added. There's no nitrogen or anything. That's why they're able to go down and up really fast.
Okay. That makes total sense.
I didn't know
Makes
that.
total
That's
sense.
interesting. I knew there was nitrogen in it, but I didn't know that freedivers didn't get the bends.
Nope, because they don't have any nitrogen.
I just thought it was due to the pressure. Tee.
Nope. It can fuck you up coming up that fast though, because you're moving a couple, 100 atmospheres of pressure off of your body at one time.
I wonder how the freediver did 1,000. What was it, like 700 feet?
700 feet.
That's a lot of ground to cover with just swimming. Like, and
They
all-
don't swim. What
they
they do is
just
they
wait
have
and they drop.
so they have special weights, like it's like a weighted line, and they'll go down, and then when they're ready to come up, they'll pop the weight off, and it'll shoot them back up.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Or
that,
I don't know if they pop the weight off, but like there's a mechanism that launches them back up.
but that would be so much ground to cover while you're doing like a physical task that requires breathing that you can't do. That would just
So
be.
apparently we got Shinano wrong too. It says here that Shinano sank at the depth of 13,000 feet of
Where
water.
the fuck was Shinano sunk?
He wasn't finished.
Maybe she was a last resort.
65 miles from the nearest land.
So really not that far off.
No, she's not too far away.
Interesting, towards the end of the war, Japan was like really struggling with resources, as you probably knew. And during like their last Navy battle, they were running their ships off crude oil.
My God.
They were
makes
just
sense.
using crude oil to fuel them.
That is fucked.
Yeah, that's really fucked.
Yeah, 13,000 feet. So, I know there was a ship that sank in pier. Luke's right. I just don't know which one it was. Was it Nagato?
Might have been Nagato then. There's only so many ships we can guess.
Yeah.
And I know it was either a battleship or a carrier. I thought it was a carrier, but I guess it might have been a battleship.
I think Zuikaku and Shokaku, one was sunk in.
One was sunk in Midway.
It was either
right?
Midway or the Battle of Coral Sea. No, I don't think either were sunk in Coral Sea.
No,
Actually,
I think,
one was.
No, Suikaku was the last one to be sunk.
I was about to
out
say, I
of the two.
thought Shokaku was sunk in Midway, is what I thought.
What'd you find on Nagato?
I'm looking right now. So apparently Nagato actually was survived the war, but it was taken to Bikini Atoll.
Oh, and
And
nuked.
she sank there after the tests. Yeah, because I read a story about the Nagato, actually, how there were American soldiers were. The boat was being towed out to Bikini Atoll for its final departure, and there were a couple crewmates on it, just kind of steering the ship pretty much. The ship, when it was being towed, had a list, and then there were still dead Japanese sailors in the depths of the ship, so it smelled awful.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy little article about it. You can dive to the Nagato.
We were wrong with both. Neither was sunk in the Battle of Midway.
What was Zuikaku sank? It was
One was
My
damaged
tongue.
in the Battle of the Coral Sea.
Shokaku was sunk by air attack in the Battle of Leyte Gulf.
Leyte Gulf. That's right. Yes.
And then
Did Zuikaku survive Leyte Gulf?
Zuikaku was sunk in Leyte Gulf.
Okay, I thought you said Shokaku for some reason.
No, Shokaku was sunk by USS Kavala in on 19 June 1944.
Okay, Japanese expansion. We're gonna find.
Oh god, I had caps lock on. I know what that. Okay, yeah, Zuikaku was the last of those two to be sunk. Right.
I think Shokaku carried 72 plus 12 spares. She had 18 zeros, 27 vowels, and 27 kates.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, man. Alright, we need to stop. We talk about boats all the time.
I know.
I know.
We
I
need to
know.
stop.
It's just,
This is like
it's
something
just so interesting.
we always somehow manage to come back to talking about boats. I
We
fucking
love
love
boats.
warships.
I do too. Did anything interesting happen over the weekend for anyone?
I took a nap Friday and I've been paying for it ever since, if that counts. And by nap, I mean I basically went to bed and woke up in the middle of my sleep to realize I didn't wake up to an alarm I set, and now I'm paying the price every day from here on out. I will never
the week
recover. I will never recover.
for the rest of your life,
My life is ruined,
thanks to that one nap.
The nap that ruined Luke's life.
and I need to clean my apartment, so
I cleaned my room yesterday. Big clean.
I was a
Power
dumb
scrubbed.
shit. And I'm repainting the hood of my car, so we took it off and we were stripping it all down Saturday and Sunday.
it is true.
Hit. But the stuff we were using just like peels the paint up, and the shoes I was wearing, the shit got trapped under the bottom of it, and I wore the shoes into my room after I vacuumed and tracked a bunch of car paint in.
Oh Lord.
I mean, it was just particle, so I just had to vacuum again, but it was pretty stupid.
Oh, that's not too bad. I thought it like melded with
no,
the
it
carpet.
did not.
That'd been kind of funny. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
would have been
Would have been a meme.
I would have
nice
been.
meme.
You made yourself.
I may made. Would have been angry with myself.
Meme'd yourself.
I hit a hot meme today.
Good May.
Hitting hot memes.
Hitting spicy memes.
With the idol rump. Is that
I
in the
love-
current? Did they fix the
Yeah.
subtitles?
Yeah, subtitles are on now.
Thank.
Good.
frick.
I really like May. She's fucking epic.
I'm excited to watch.
I like the new characters.
I do too.
I see a lot of memes of like shitting on people that are like angry that there's 9 of them again.
I'm happy.
Yeah, fuck them. We
Yeah,
love.
like what?
Why would you complain about getting more idols? Fuck you.
I don't know.
No.
5's enough.
No idols.
Life fans. Fake love life fans.
No idols.
No idols.
Oh, Luke, I'll
No.
just. You had. Did you reformat the fucking bullet points?
Yes,
Looks like it.
Okay.
I have
well,
OCD, so you're fucked me up pretty fucking bad.
Okay, well, I'll just get this one out of the way because I tried to talk to Alex about it, but he hasn't seen Land of the Illustrious. So this only really applies to you.
Okay.
I was listening to. I was in Columbus Friday helping move, and on my drive back, I listened to the Alien Theorist Theorizing podcast. They were talking about Aokigahara Forest, and the story of Lady Kaguya came up. And if you don't know the story, basically, Lady Kaguya is found by a bamboo farmer, and he cuts open a bamboo shoot, and there's a little Kaguya, and they're like the size of a pea or something. She grows really quick, and she gives them gold nuggets, whatever. So the emperor comes by, and all these guys want to marry her, and she's like, do these impossible tasks, and they can't do it. She says, "Lol, no, sorry, you can't marry me." So the emperor is like, "Well, I'm gonna marry you." And this is where it kind of, I felt like it tied into the Land of the Illustrious, or where they may have gotten plot from. What happens is the emperor sends guards to guard Lady Kaguya, and then like deities or things come down from the moon. Like the moon people come down and take Lady Kaguya back while the guards try and stop them. And then how that ties in is, aren't the things that attack the gems from the moon?
They're humans from the moon, yeah.
That's why I was like, that kind of sounds like Land of the Illustrious.
I wish I lived on the moon.
You'd be attacking the gems, dude.
Yeah, but then
You'd
I
be
don't.
stealing the gems.
They'd be
Well,
mine.
I tried to figure out who in Land of the Illustrious Lady Kaguya would be, because the moon people don't specifically target one gem girl, do they?
No, they want all the gems.
So maybe all the gems are a representation of Lady Kaguya.
Or they're not. Someone just made up the plot on their own.
Yeah, maybe I'm just looking into
And
this,
it's just
but
so
maybe it is.
coincidentally.
it's interesting to think about, you know?
Anthony is the
Maybe.
alien theorist theorizing.
Maybe it's completely coincidental that it just so happens to share similarities.
I'm gonna do a deep dive.
Maybe
See
it
if I
was
can-
Maybelline.
You're gonna do a deep dive?
I'm gonna see if I
Deep-
can find
Deep
like, where the
dipstick
plot
dive doodle?
originated. That's their
Have you ever
Lemon pepper
met
chicken.
someone?
premise. What'd you say?
Fucking what?
Lemon pepper chicken.
Like lemon pepper chicken.
Dudes.
God damn it, no!
I love that song, dude.
Adam has been doing nothing but singing it, and I can't stop. Fucking please.
It's so good.
Had to make him nut because his balls were blue.
Love when they send me all the nudes.
I
Lemon
seen
pepper
from Tail
chicken.
Princess Kaguya first. Hold on. I
Christ,
think we
dude,
might be onto
why?
something. We found a Reddit thread.
Oh God. Not ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
a tale
You
of
know it.
Princess Kaguya and the Land of the Illustrious connections, marking as spoilers. Princess Kaguya, Land of the Illustrious. We're just gonna go right to the comments. I believe
I'm
both
actually
are based
surprised
on
you found
Buddhist
something, actually.
mythology, which would explain the
I'm
parallels.
not. They do share a lot of
Kaguya's famous
similarities.
folk
But...
tale, so it's likely manga took inspiration from it. So we don't know for fact,
Exactly.
and I'm not gonna look into it enough to do it.
Why don't we email the writer?
Hey, did you rip off Lady Kagaya's story? I don't think
And
they'd
the
be too happy about that.
And the entire response would be,
No.
Nani.
Eh?
Eh?
Out of Gary.
And then a very poorly Google translated response. It'd be like, please shut the fuck up.
Well,
Kids,
since
stop.
we're kind of already on the topic of alien theorists theorizing, the the episode was about Aokigahara Forest, and their pronunciation was wrong, but I'm not going to be that guy.
How'd they pronounce it?
What the fuck did they say? Like Aoki.
Aokigahara?
Aokigahara. That's kind of
Goddamn out here in the Aokigahara Forest.
But
Gahara.
it just got me thinking, because you have been there, and you know what it's like, and they described like how it was created. It's volcanic rock, and there's very thin sediment where the tree roots kind of go out instead of down, so they're all over the place. And they mentioned how it was very quiet. It's kind of like there's noise dampening everywhere. What was like the first thing you noticed when you went in the forest?
I remember walking up. So me and Corporal were at Narusawa Ice Cave.
Oh,
It's
they
a
talked
little
about that
cave.
too.
Yeah, you can visit there. It's a really cool cave. And there's a little trail behind there's like a cabin area or something that you can go back on. And it almost felt like a fucking portal. Once you go back, say 20 yards, you're like, you can't see the cabin anymore. You're just on this trail surrounded by bushes, and then it eventually kind of opened up, and you were just kind of on this trail in the forest. And they're correct with saying how quiet it was. I remember that was the big thing me and Corporal were talking about, is how quiet. You couldn't hear anything. I don't know how close we were to a road, so I can't comment on whether there were cars driving by or not, but it was very, very quiet. And I don't know if it's because the folklore that we hear about it being the suicide forest or anything like that, but there's an aura of like not great feelings there. Like, it's a pretty forest, but it's like what's something really pretty that, like, if you like it too much, it'll kill you, I guess. That's kind of what
Anything?
it was like. I don't know. I feel like there's like a cool, like a princess.
I don't know, like sniffing
castle.
paint. Sniffing gasoline. Like,
Gasoline, yeah. Like, if you sniff, like, gasoline smells great, but if you sniff too much of it, like, it will kill
I'm
you.
so glad I'm not the only one that likes the smell
it
of
does
gasoline.
smell good.
It smells so
fantastic.
good.
I hate when
Smells so
people
good.
are like, "You like gasoline?"
It's like, shut up. You do too, you piece of shit.
Shut up. Shut up. You're lying. You're lying. If you're not lying, you probably like Klondike bars, you fucking
Fuck off.
troglodyte, you fucking barbarian.
I would sniff so much gasoline for a Klondike bar.
Alex, you're for lack of a better term, a seasoned forestman, would you say? Like,
Yeah, I'd say I'm
you've
pretty
hiked
seasoned.
the forest.
What
Yeah.
are you seasoned with?
Paprika.
Lemon pepper tree.
Yeah, that's right. I built the forest.
So,
What's
like-
to you?
Comparative to, say, West Virginia, where we were at, there were, on that trail, there were a lot of tree roots, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, how was that compared to the trail you were on in Aokigahara?
The tree roots weren't so much protruding onto the trail, actually. It was more so you could literally see where the dried magma, if that's what you want to call it, the volcanic stuff, was like, had settled and hardened. It's extremely bumpy, not like rocks, but like almost like waves, like bubbles, kind of, with moss over them. There's
volcanic rock igneous.
I don't know. I know the word. I've heard the
Am I
word.
wrong?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look it up. This is for me, not for you. So go ahead and
Hold
keep
on.
talking.
I remember like looking out and like how like in West Virginia you see like dirt. You can tell there's dirt there. In this case it was like almost like just moss everywhere. Like over rock and some dirt. It was very weird how no matter what direction you looked, it was more so like a green moss everywhere. It was really weird. I've never been in a forest quite like that before. I do remember seeing a sign, actually. Me and Corporal saw a couple weird things while we were there. There was a sign, a wooden sign. It said, like, I believe we translated it that night, just off the top of the dome. I think it said, like, "You are beautiful" or something like that. It had a little bit more to it, but that's the only part I remember. And then we saw a pack of cigarettes with a couple cigarettes out of it, and we did see police tape, actually.
Did you another thing they mentioned was, like, if you venture off the trail, which you're not supposed to because it's very easy to get lost in there, people set markers or like tie ribbons to trees to kind of
We saw
like
ribbons,
leaving
yeah.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah. We saw some ribbons. I want to say they were pink or orange, but I remember seeing yellow police tape too. That was the big one. And that was weird because it was like Cry was like blocking something off.
Crazy place. I would like to visit. I really would.
It was worth it. It's really cool. It's pretty. It's definitely pretty, but it has a weird aura to it. 100%.
I wonder if that's
it's totally fact.
Like you mentioned earlier, I wonder if that's from like the stigma that's already been built around it, or if it's just like, what would it be like if you went there and that stigma wasn't there?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it'd kind of still be there just by the way the forest looks. Because, you know, like when you're walking in any forest, you kind of get a feeling for how it is. Like when we were hiking in West Virginia, like when the fog was rolling up on the trees, it was kind of spooky.
I feel like
trees.
the spookiness is just kind of amplified by the lack of noise. Because when you're hiking in the forest, it's loud.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rarely very quiet.
It's
like
weird
unless we were on the top of the mountain with our first trip, the ground was all moss. It was nothing but moss, and it was pretty quiet up there. And it did have like a different feeling. But when you're just down hiking the trails, it's pretty loud.
That's like the best way to describe it on that in Granbury, that mountaintop with the moss. It's almost identical to what it was. It was just spoopy. That's for sure. It was spoopy.
So when we move to Japan, we'll go to Aokigahara.
Oh yeah, we'll go.
I was right. Igneous rocks are from
Igneous.
volcanoes.
What's the other rock? There's igneous,
Sedimentary and metamorphic.
I don't think sedimentary might be a rocks, and we did this stupid shit in 8th grade about rocks and geology.
God, I remember that. Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what we did, but like we gave
Somebody
rocks
did
googly
cringe
eyes or
shit.
something stupid.
The only thing I remember is all of the helping verbs.
Like what?
Amar is, was, were, be, been, being, have, has, had, do, does, it, can, could, should, shall, will, would, may, might, and must.
You just spoke English like 30% of that sentence. I missed most of it.
What?
They're the helping verbs. You have am, are, is, was, were, be, been, being, have, has, had, do, does, did, can, could, should, shall, will, would, may, might, and must.
Why do you remember all those?
I don't know.
That's a lot.
My English teacher in like 6th grade made it very apparent she was going to force us to memorize these if it killed us, so we had to say them every day, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like
I feel
that's
like
just...
she bullies the students. Like she pulls one out in the hallway, they got a couple wrong, and she's like, "Listen, you fucking asshole."
She was actually very, very nice and very smart. She
Was
almost
she?
made it onto Jeopardy.
Really? That would have been
Ooh.
awesome.
Yeah, no, she was really smart and she was very nice. She looked mean. She was one of those that looked really mean, but she was
Yeah.
pretty nice.
I feel like
She
a
was
lot
like an
of,
old lady.
I feel like some of the mean teachers, like say one teacher in specific, Alex, you remember Miss Foltz? She wasn't mean. She was one of my favorite teachers ever. But like,
Yeah.
she had a seriousness about her, and to me it was at the time I'm like, damn, she's kind of being a bitch. But I think it was for the best, like to steer you in the right direction, you know.
Yeah. Well, she liked us towards the end, so we kind of saw the other side too.
What was her name?
The one almost on Jeopardy.
Yeah. Fuck. Now I can't remember her name.
Why
It was-
wasn't she on Jeopardy?
She didn't make it.
Oh, damn.
Rip.
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
Oh my god, I can't remember her name. It was something like mid to Eastern European was her last name.
Oh, I wouldn't even know.
I
When you
don't
say,
even-
when you
yeah.
say Eastern
It be-
European, I start
I
thinking
wanna
like
say
Russian,
it-
Ukrainian, Polish.
I want to say it began with an SW.
Schwartz.
It might have been Germanic. I will never remember it. I will never for the rest of my life unless I find some weird fucking bullshit yearbook from somewhere in my grade school years. I'm never gonna know her name.
It'll probably
Did,
come to you some random time when
Did
you're
Taters
doing.
go to that school?
Yeah, she had the same teacher too.
Maybe she remembers.
I doubt it.
Rip taters.
Damn taters.
Way to go, taters.
Who's got anime of the week?
I do. Sorry, this is bothering me really bad now. Like it's one of those things where I'm like actually getting frustrated knowing
Yeah.
that I know her name and I cannot remember it to save my goddamn life.
Yeah.
I would rather stab myself than not remember
Jesus.
something that I know.
You got knives.
I got chives too.
You need a good knife set.
I don't have any chives. I do have a good knife set. I got a ceramic set.
Ooh.
Things cut fucking sharpie sharp.
You need Yoshi blade.
I do.
No.
I want a Yoshi blade pretty bad.
Yoshi.
I do want like an actual set, like a Santaku knife. I think that's what it is.
What, Thorpe?
The Yoshi sound you made that.
That was a little low.
That's Kirby. What the fuck was that?
That was Kirby.
That was not Kirby. That was
That is not Kirby. Like, Pooyah.
Hooyah.
You were closer to like
fucking Bowser.
Foghorn.
Koopy Banoopy.
Not Koopy Banoopy. Who the fuck is
Scoopy Banoopy is my favorite fucking character in any video game. Fuck
What?
you.
There he is.
Scoopy
Banoopy.
Banoopy.
Is he a fucking...
Listen,
Oh, he's from Bug Snacks.
listen to what he sounds like.
He's an
First up,
he's an ice cream
pause.
sundae.
pull up what he sounds like right now. Listen to Scoopy Banoopy.
Alright, I'm playing it. How to catch Scoopy Banoopy.
No, you can't watch it. You just have to watch what he sounds like. That dude talks over it the whole time. You can't hear what Scoopy Banoopy sounds like. He's like, Scoopy Banoopy.
He goes, Scoopy.
He's so fucking funny!
He caught
Fuck,
Scoopy Banoopy.
I love Scoopy Banoopy. I like Bunger a lot too, but I like Scoopy Banoopy way fucking
If you
more.
talk to
What
Cone,
game is that
Josh,
from?
and Matt about Bug
Bug
Snacks,
Snacks.
they will talk your ear off.
Really?
I don't want my ear talked off about it. I just want to know more about Bunger and Scoopy
Oh,
Banoopy.
they'll give you the fucking rundown.
I want the whole lore of Scoopy Banoopy.
He's an ice cream sundae on a snowy mountain. What the fuck
pretty
are
sure
you
he's
doing up
bored.
there?
Supposed to be a stag beetle too, or something like that.
He had bananas for arms. His pincers were bananas.
Mm-hmm.
No, baby, no,
Scoopy Banoopy.
Scoop.
That was Alex's Kirby impression.
Scoopy Banoopy. Hit us with
All
that
right,
anime
Luke.
of the
What
week.
was your animation of the week?
The animation of the week is Sea Control. It is a show about money. So in the show, money is like the main subject of the entire show. So people are chosen at random to become entrepreneurs, to which they are taken to it's almost like an alternate dimension reality, where they're given the option to battle for money, but in exchange they have to sell their future. So if you win battles, you gain more money, obviously, and if you lose battles, you actually lose your future. Everything's taken from you, and you end up not having anything left in your life.
Huh.
So, like, one guy had a wife and 3 kids, or 2 kids and a third on the way. When he lost, like, all 3 of his kids were erased from existence.
Jesus Christ.
And then his wife disappeared. Like, he lost everything from his future that he had going on.
Question.
Yeah.
When they like disappear, is he the only one who remembers them? Are they kind of wiped from everyone's memory?
It's him, and I think they don't state if it's everyone else from the financial district. It's the only ones that you do know is him and the guy that battled him, our main character, our
Okay.
main boy, Kimimaro. So Kimimaro is he's broke, he's poor, he works 2 jobs and still barely makes it by to get through college and shit like that, and he just wants to grow up, work a normal job, have a normal life, not make too much money, and just vibe basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is taken to the financial district where he fights, and he doesn't fight right away. He goes back, and then the next day he wakes up and finds that there's, I think it was like 100,000 yen in his bank account, and that was kind of like his incentive to come back. And then after his first battle, he goes back and finds 33 million yen in his bank account.
Damn.
So it's very large, like, differences in money. And the way that the battles work is it's based off of how much money you have. So the more assets you have, the more like powers you let your well, not the more assets, because they call the things that they fight with assets. So it's kind of weird to say. The more money you have, the more power you can give to your asset to kick ass with. And that's where Mashu, the chicken girl, comes in.
Is this the one you watched when we rolled for you? Is this the one that came up?
No, I watched this one on my own volition.
Did you just find it?
Yeah, I'm watching the one that you rolled right now, which is Rewrite. I watched the first episode. It was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's a key.
Oh, you did say that, yeah.
Another question about this show.
Yeah.
You mentioned that like they give them huge sums of money kind of as an incentive to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Can they stop whenever they want?
No.
Or okay, so they're in.
Yeah, once you're in, you're in. You sold your future to basically demons and eldritch gods.
And do you keep going until you lose, pretty much? Or
basically,
like you're the victor?
You basically keep going until you lose.
Okay.
If once you lose all your money, you're out, and then your future's gone. There's like some weird plot where the financial district can go broke, and then entire countries disappear. Because all the money is like littered throughout that country, and since the whole country is built off of the Midas money, it actually ends up disappearing because all the money disappears.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Son of a beach. Luke, where are you watching Rewrite?
Rewrite? I'm watching on Crunchy.
Looks fucking bussin'.
It's not bad. I got a lot of giggles out of the first episode.
Anything key? I'm a big key guy. Big key guy.
Overall, I like the show a lot. This is the one that had Chicken Girl. That Thorpe's like, why she look like a chicken?
Oh yeah.
She look like a chicken.
Yeah, that's that show. That's Control.
I gotta see this. I gotta see Chicken Girl again.
She was very cute. I think the one thing that stood out. Wait, what? Are you talking about Rewrite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
talking about.
I got confused.
I'm talking about anime of the week. Stop skipping.
I know. I got confused.
Is Chicken Girl like a main character?
Yeah, she's the main dude's asset.
She's the one with the horns.
Yep, she's got two big horns.
I said she looked like a chicken. Must have just been the picture you sent.
It must have been because you're like, she looks like a chicken. I'm like, I don't fucking know how, but all right.
I was just looking at it. I'm like, am I fucking stupid?
So I've just been calling her Chicken Girl. The thing that stood out with the show is there's a lot of like 3D in it, and it looks really good, especially for 2011.
That is surprising.
Yeah, holy shit, that's an older show.
Like, it's from 2011. I was watching it, and when it would go to the 3D, it didn't look terrible, and it kind of like was fit in pretty fluidly. There's also really cool effects where in the financial district they would be like walking, and then there'd be these big picture frames, and when they would walk through, it would like show their like inside of them. It would like show different things as they walk through, or like the assets can't be seen all the time. So there are scenes where he'll be talking, and then like a frame will come in, and then he'll disappear, and then the asset will show up, and then it'll go out, and it'll like show him, and then she'll disappear again.
Oh, that's neat. I like
it. Was
that.
weird. It was like weird shit like that. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's a cool little
and
detail.
it really like just stuck out to me. It was how neat that was. Fun show. Quick 11 episoder.
How many yen?
Only 11.
11.
Yep, only 11, and they were 22 minutes each. So if you take out, they're slightly shorter episodes too.
Yeah.
Short series.
Didn't overstay his welcome. Stayed just long enough.
How many yen out of 10 would you give this? We're shooting low numbers here.
That's really low.
That's really low.
How much you give it out of 10 cents? Honestly, I'd probably give it somewhere between like an 8 and an 8.5.
8 yen.
It was one of the more interesting shows I've watched in a while. It's one of the few that I've been like, I really want to talk about this show, the podcast.
See the money of soul and possibility control.
I like the characters.
It wasn't.
They look
I was
cool.
pissed because it wasn't on fucking Crunchy, so I had to watch it illegally because it was on Funimation. I don't have a Funimation account anymore.
Funimation doesn't have shit on it anymore. Actually,
It's all being ported over to Crunchy.
Yeah,
you can't watch it on Funimation.
This wasn't ported over to Crunchy yet when I watched.
Did you watch this before the Crunchyroll and Funimation merger?
No, I watched it just last week. It wasn't ported yet.
Damn.
Because Crunchy's slow on their game.
Yeah, they gotta step that up.
Yeah, they are. What do you expect, Crunchyroll?
I expect their monopoly to move faster.
I'm actually really excited to watch more Rewrite. It's really good.
It looks fun. I love key stuff.
I've liked it so far, and it's really weird.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a girl with like superhuman strength. There's a ghost angel demon thing.
Let me know on a scale of 1 to Clanad how sad it is when it ends.
I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be very sad, but who knows?
I don't know. See, that's what I thought about Little Busters.
Dude, it's hard. I'm kind of numb after watching all of the sad binge. I feel like it's gonna take a lot for me to be.
You have
like,
to look at
"That
it
was bad."
subjectively, you know. Be
I
like,
can
oh, it
look at
didn't
it
make me sad.
objectively.
Oh yeah, objectively. Be like, well, it didn't make me sad. But
Yeah,
it
it's
could
gonna
make
be.
the average homie sad.
The problem is looking at it that way. I'm fucking numb, dude.
Right.
Plastic Memories got me. Fucking Violet Evergarden got my ass.
A lot of
Clan
shows
got
got
my
my
ass.
ass. I'm looking for the...
Anohana was one of the
Ano-
fucking worst.
Anohana was bad.
Your Lie in April too. Fuck me, man.
Still haven't seen that. I'm still putting it off.
I listen to the OP all the time, and it makes me so fucking
the
sad.
OP
But
is
it's so
good.
good.
Andy,
It's
I'm
so
literally
good.
appalled that you have not seen.
I was,
Underline
like I
Blue.
said, I was going to watch it really early on, like in 2019, and then I was like, I can't do a sad one right now. And then I got into like Love Live, and I just kept putting it off.
I walked out and my sister was watching Your Lie in April, and I was like, "Oh, you're watching Your Lie in April?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You wanted to cry, huh?" She was like, "What the fuck are you talking?" I was like, you're sad. You'll be sad. Yeah, you'll be sad." And I think I scared her.
Did she finish it?
Oh yeah, she did.
Did you cry?
I don't know if she cried or not. She probably did.
Probably.
My sister's a bitch.
Taters, no.
Not like she's mean. Like
she cries at little things.
she's a crybaby bitch.
Tell her to
Crybaby
watch.
pussy.
Give her these 3 shows in a row. Say they're really good shows because they are. You're not lying. Anohana, Plastic Memories, and Clanad.
I feel like
Tell her to
she's
watch
heard
the
of
filler
Anohana.
episodes though. She has to watch the filler episodes for
Oh yeah,
Clanad.
all the filler episodes of Clanad. Clanad's filler
You
episodes.
got to make sure to watch those.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Was the filler episodes.
Yeah,
of
all of
Clanad.
season 1 you can pretty much just skip.
It's just filler.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's what's his fuck did Kevin
Feige.
Casey.
Feige. Steven.
Steven.
What the fuck was his name? The dude that fucked up ghost stories.
Oh, what the fuck was his name? Oh, back to Google. This is like the Googadoo episode.
It was the
Yeah.
dude that fucked up ghost stories.
I hope his name comes up. I really do.
This isn't. None of this is what. The fuck is this? Season 2, episode 6, Ghost Stories. Hey, dude, reviewed. What the
Hey,
fuck is?
dude.
Ghost Stories dub. This isn't what I. No, I don't want to go to Crunchyroll. I don't want to watch this right now, please.
Okay, that's kind of killing me. I need to know who this is.
Why is it so bright?
I don't need the cast.
Stephen Foster.
Stephen
Foster.
Foster.
Okay.
Stephen
Foster.
Stephen
I
fucking
need you to.
Foster.
I need you to kill Stephen Foster with a gun.
With a gun.
Why, dude? He didn't watch all of Clanad season 1 because it was boring
It
and he didn't
sucks,
like it, and
'cause
it
it's
didn't
bad.
matter. Season 2 is where it was actually good,
I
and
hate
even then
that.
he didn't understand what was going on.
I
Do you
hate
not
that.
care about Fuko?
He hated, dude. Season 1's boring, so he skipped it and then didn't know what was going on in season 2.
I mean, it's all filler anyway.
It is all filler. Do I need to watch the filler episodes in Clanad? What kind of question is that? What the fuck? It's not a shonen. It's not Naruto. It's not One Piece. What the fuck filler? What filler?
Filler to me
It's
is
there.
like you said, a show with a ton of episodes that are just there to fill the void. Clanad and Clanad After Story are 2 completely separate things. Saying the filler episode is like not watching the first season of a show.
That's like skipping ReZero
filler?
season 1 and just going right to Echidna.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Well, I don't really care about the blue-haired girl. She's not even in season 2. Why do I have to watch season 1?
Yeah, there's not really filler in ReZero. It's just all drawn out to fucking hell and back.
Yeah, it is drawn
The
out, but
last
it's
season
important.
especially was.
It's all important.
Yeah, last season was drawn out so goddamn bad.
Yeah.
Jesus. They need to just wait for them to release more of the goddamn story before they make it an anime.
Yeah, I need more. I want to watch more. Alex,
I want more.
Y-
Stupid.
What were you looking at yesterday? Why were you trying to find it? Were you gonna watch it?
Yeah, because Amanda was gonna start it, and it said it was on HBO Max.
Just go to Crunchy.
Season. I did, and I typed it in like RE space 0, and nothing
Rookie
came
mistake.
Yeah.
up. And I was like,
Rookie
what the
mistake.
fuck?
And then Luke made the very good point of why didn't you just like exclude the space, like, you know, test a hypothesis and see what happens.
I don't know. Like, I was looking for like the 2 dots. I was like, what if I put the 2 dots? The 2 dots aren't there.
Fucking colon?
Yeah.
Colon, you goddamn. Oh my god, the 2 dots!
I wanted to
I
call it
understand
ampersand.
if you're like, oh, the 3 periods. Like, not many people know that's an ellipses. It's fine. I'd be fine with. Fucking, you forgot semicolon?
That's
Colon?
colon.
Semicolon?
Semicolon has the
What was
comma
another
in it.
one? Comma dot? Is that what you would call the semicolon? Is a comma dot?
How do you know what an ampersand, the name for an ampersand, but you couldn't remember colon?
Because ampersand's way cooler. It's colon. When I think of colon, I think of like the body, and I don't like the body.
I'm pretty sure you use colons more than you use ampersands.
100%.
Ampersands.
How often do you use
You
ampersands?
never type with an
Like
ampersand.
never. No,
You use
ever.
octothorpes more than you use ampersands.
Octothorpe? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
the octothorpe. It's the hashtag.
Is it? I thought that was.
Yep.
I just
That
called
was a
I just called
pound.
it the pound symbol.
The pound, the hashtag, it's the octothorpe.
No.
You can look it up. OCTOTHORPE.
Wow.
Octothorpe.
Wow, I'll be a son of a bitch.
It doesn't even have 8 things. Why is it octo?
There's an Octothorpe science fiction podcast.
Because it makes up 8 fields, and then you exclude the center. It's 8 fields on the outside.
Okay.
That's what it stands
Okay.
for.
Still dumb, but I guess it's okay.
So there you go. There's a more random, stupid fucking knowledge Luke has.
More random, stupid fucking knowledge with Luke tonight at 8.
Ellipses, and octothorpes.
Octothorpe.
That's a dumb fucking name.
That's dumb, yeah. 60s. That's when it was invented. 60s. 70s, actually.
The number sign.
The
It actually
hashtag.
says of unknown origin, probably from octo, referring to 8 points, like Luke was mentioning earlier. And surname Thorpe.
Imagine.
You're a sir.
Imagine
Here's to the
Sir
Octothorpe.
Thorpe. I ran out of Gatorade a minute ago. Or like,
That's pretty
like
bad.
30 minutes ago.
I stay hydrated.
I need
Same. What do you guys want to tackle next?
Well, I didn't know
Actually,
we were tackling anything.
got
Oh,
it.
yeah, we are filled with sports. What's up?
to. We are filled with sports. The, speaking of, this actually kind of pertains to what I've been listening to in the last, like, 2 weeks with the Alien Theorist Theorizing podcast. Lex Friedman had a podcast with another Navy pilot on. What the fuck? I'm gonna find his name real quick. He should be a
Fravor, is it?
no. It was
Navy pilot? You mean the United States Navy that holds the second largest air force in all of the world, right behind the
The Air
United States
Force.
Air Force?
his name was Ryan Graves.
Good
He
guy.
was and just like backstory, Ryan Graves and Alex mentioned Commander David Fravor. They are both Navy pilots. Commander Fravor was on the West Coast in like the San Diego area. Ryan Graves was on the East Coast in the like Virginia Beach, Norfolk area, where they were flying and they filmed these UAPs, which is unknown aerial phenomenon, and they're very famous videos that just came out in the last couple years.
What's this guy's name?
Ryan Graves.
I wonder if he flew out of Langley.
I think they did. He was a like flight safety lead, and they had pilots fly out of there, and they would do missions off the coast of Virginia Beach. And they were out flying, and these things are like seen all the time. Like when I say all the time, like very frequently on radar, actual sightings, FLIR. Like, they're spotted all the time. And the famous video you can see is one is called the gimbal, and then there's Tip. What's the name of the other one? The one that Fravor saw. It wasn't the gimbal.
The Tic Tac.
Yeah, the Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
It was just basically these crafts spotted on FLIR and tracked, and they're just moving in sporadic ways that we don't have the technology for, and they're just kind of wondering what they are. But the interesting thing about this Ryan Graves one was this flight of F-18s was going out, and they were going to conduct like combat training missions, and the weather was kind of shitty, so the flight lead was like, hey, let's just fly out and go see if we can find some of these UAPs. And everyone's like, oh, okay, yeah, shits and giggles, let's go find aliens, whatnot. And when they flew out, they actually saw one, and they had not just FLIR footage of it, but like visual confirmation, and it flew in between all their jets. Like, they were really close to this thing off the coast of Virginia Beach. So
Does it say how many miles off they were? Do you remember?
I want to say 10 or 60. Those two numbers kind of come to my mind.
10 or 60.
Not too far, really.
I'm trying to find the video, but I cannot
Let's see.
find it.
Ryan Graves
I typed in like UAP video.
gimbal.
Is his called the
footage.
gimbal?
Yeah, his is the gimbal.
Footage.
Gimbal UFO incident. Ryan Graves, Lex Friedman on YouTube.
Just want to find the video. Oh wait,
Oh, dude,
just want 60 minutes. There's a
gimbal
picture of it.
UFO footage.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks
Okay,
like
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, off the coast of Virginia.
it looks like two dinner plates on top of each other, and this thing is supposed to like rotate in a way and then zoom off wherever.
It's moving so
There's
smoothly.
the gimbal and the Tic Tac.
Whoa,
Which
they
the
got
one
like
spotted on.
pictures. They got like literal pictures from the cockpit.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Like colored photographs, not just on some like instrument. Holy shit. That is interesting. That's bonkers right there.
I'm looking for those colored pictures.
If you go to
I'm just on Google Images.
Googity.
Okay, Google.
Okay, Googadoo.
that moment when Luna finds out it's not pronounced Googadoo.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
Now
Oh
she's-
fuck!
You're getting thrown in the dungeon.
The Luna dungeon.
How dare you tell Princess Luna otherwise?
So my proposal is when we go down to Virginia this weekend, we camp out on Virginia Beach and night watch. We find these UAPs because supposedly they're there like every day, like they're spotted
Really?
very frequently, and it just kind of like
Really?
I wouldn't say it gets swept under the rug. It's just kind of a thing. It's like, well, it's not an immediate threat,
Mm-hmm.
so it's whatever.
That's weird.
And it's the
That's
same
interesting.
thing off the West Coast. Like, they're spotted all the time in formations. There's sometimes a ton of them.
I think it's cool.
that they had to stop calling them UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Unidentified aerial phenomenons now.
unidentified flying objects is the same fucking thing.
Well,
No,
that
An aerial
it-
phenomenon's way different.
yeah, because flying object assumes that it's a thing that's flying. Like an aerial phenomenon could be something from the sun.
Well, just based
Lighting
on
up
like
the
just based
atmosphere or
on these
something weird.
images, it looks like an object. It doesn't look like a
Yeah, but you
phenomenon.
still have to call it an aerial phenomenon.
Yeah, my favorite like way of explaining it is if I took a dildo and I threw it at your forehead, but you didn't have time to register as a dildo, that's still an unidentified flying object because you don't know what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. That's why they changed it, because anything could be an unidentified flying object.
I mean,
It was
I
a
guess, like,
dildo.
I don't know. It's whatever. It's just a stupid acronym.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the UAPs though.
Luke, are you a UFO guy? Or do you not really care?
I don't really care. There's something out there. That's all that really fucking matters. I don't really care what it is. I don't care if they're here or not. They're probably here.
I eat this shit up like it's my job.
I do too.
And that's not to
Unfortunately.
say that I don't have like, I don't look at everything and go, that's alien. Like I have.
Yeah, it's not like
Aliens.
I can be a skeptic.
it's not like Bobo.
Bigfoot,
Find
big.
a Bigfoot. Bigfoot's
Yeah.
scary.
I'm definitely more into aliens than I am Bigfoot.
Big feet.
It's, where's my guitar pick?
The Bigfoots,
This guitar pick has Bigfoot on it.
big feet.
Large.
Sasquatch
What?
Triangle Conference. This looks like the Yeti.
The
What if-
Yeti and
what if-
Bigfoot are the same fucking thing.
No,
What
they're
if-
not, dude.
What if Bigfoot had little feet?
He'd be Littlefoot.
That'd be funny. I think.
He'd be like a Rudolph. I feel like the other big feet would make fun of him. Then he would
Bigfoot.
save Christmas.
So they send him out every time. Little Bigfoot saves Christmas.
Oh man, dude, that'd be my Christmas movie of a lifetime right
Yeah.
there. Bigfoot saves Christmas.
Scoot over A Christmas Story. It's time for Little Bigfoot Saves Christmas.
Littlefoot, the small-footed Bigfoot.
Wasn't Littlefoot like a dinosaur movie?
Yeah, Littlefoot was from Land Before Time.
Oh, yeah.
It was
man,
the
I missed that.
Stegosaurus.
I am a Stegosaurus.
Ich bin ein Stegosaurus.
I love the German version.
That sounds like Mount Fuji saying that.
Ohio Fuji-san. Ohio.
It
Every
is
time
a
I do that-
fucking bit. It'll make me laugh every time. It'll
I feel
fucking
like-
make me laugh
I
every
feel like
time.
a parent go like, oh, peekaboo.
Fuji-san,
It's like, oh, it's
genki
Fuji.
desu ka?
Genki
desu.
I feel like I've asked this before. What the fuck is that from?
The
I
Fuji-san
don't know.
Did you just make it up?
I don't know.
Is this a bit you guys
I think
made?
so. I
Maybe
think
just
so.
because
Makes me laugh
Fuji's a
every
big
fucking
fucking mountain.
Because no, I think it happened because like when we look at houses, we're like,
Yeah,
it has
that's
to,
when
it
we
has to be
do
Fuji,
it.
and I want to greet Fuji in the morning and be like, "Good morning, Mount Fuji," and then, oh, what if Mount Fuji replied, "Oyo"?
Was that what we did?
I
Did
think
we make
so.
it together?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Whenever we're looking at houses, we're like,
Because when you said it
gotta-
for the first time when we were doing that, I thought you did it from something. I thought it was from something. I didn't know you
coulda
made that
swore-
up.
I could have swore that was like when all of us were doing something, looking at.
I think it
I
was.
had no clue you made it up on the fly like that. I thought it was something you guys like had cooking from somewhere.
Genki.
Fucking, it's hilarious.
I feel like Fuji would have like a deep billowing voice.
Yeah,
It's just like Korewa Pende.
Pen.
this is a pen. Korewa Pentes.
This is a pen.
This is a.
Like, how much spit can you create while saying P? That's how Americans say it.
Yeah, here in
Korewa
America, we like
Pen.
pizza and we write our names with pens.
And we love peppers.
Pen.
And
Peppers.
I love a pepperoni pizza.
There's spit all over. Fuck me.
want to hear a fun riddle? It's not even a riddle, but Peter Piper
Don't even
picked
do
the
it.
pepper.
Don't even do it.
A fun riddle.
Peter Piper picked a pepper. How many peppers could he pick?
Peter Piper.
Peter Piper picked a pepper.
That's Maine
Hey,
Lobster
Peter.
Day.
Maine
Lobster.
lobster. Here in Maine,
Here in Maine.
we've got lobsters.
a lot of lobs, a lot of
Oh,
blueberries.
A lot of Maine
Blueberry much to
blueberries.
die for.
He didn't even say that.
He never said that once. and Alex goes, as he said in the video, to die for.
It's to die for.
No,
That
not
pie,
once
though,
did he say it. That was good as
I
fuck.
think I would
Banging.
kill someone for that pie. That was amazing pie. And the whipped cream was just built different on it.
It was bussin' for real, respectfully, sheesh.
Alex,
Man.
what did you guys? I remember. I think one of you got like this.
Don't even
cast-
bring it up.
No, like
Don't
this-
bring it.
No, like the cast iron skillet thing with like a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah,
seafood
yeah, yeah.
in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was at the
Yeah, it was
second
like
one
a-
where we had the blueberry pie. I don't remember what I ordered.
I don't think that was me.
That was me.
Yeah. I thought did you get a pasta dish or something?
I can literally. I'm gonna check to see if I can find it in the video
I don't
real
think
quick.
so. I know it was like it was a
Because,
cast iron dish and it had like lobster.
No,
and
not
crab
you,
in it.
Thorpe. I thought
Oh,
Thorpe got
Thorpe, yeah.
pasta.
I got pasta at the first place. Like I got like a seafood pasta.
We're not talking about the same place now?
No, remember the place where we
Getty's.
got the pie and where there was the expensive place.
And then there
Didn't-
was like, wasn't it Getty's the
Did we
second
get
place?
the
There
pie
was,
at
like-
the expensive place?
No,
that was
we
at
didn't.
the cheap place. The
Yeah, we
cheap
got
ass
the
place.
we got the pie at the place. Anthony forgot his card, where we told the lady we were YouTubers.
That was in
I wonder how she's doing.
Bar Harbor. That's
Probably not great.
right here. Okay, let's see. We gotta go to
What's
8
on
minutes
the
in.
menu?
It's buffering. Give it a
I
second.
remember getting in the car and Thorpe going, I
Oh,
don't
we
have
are
my
here.
card. And he called, he's like, I told this lady we were YouTubers.
Tippy, your
and
hair
now-
is so long in this video.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't remember it being so long.
We got calamari for an appetizer.
Okay.
was good.
It was banging. That was good calamari. Here we are eating the calamari. Okay, come on. Where's the food? Okay, someone. I think I got a fish burger. Alex
Oh, right.
has the cast iron skillet thing. That looks fucking amazing.
It was so good.
And Luke got fish and chips.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I kept it simple.
God, that food looks amazing.
I think the
was so
first
good.
day I got like seafood enchiladas or something like that.
Oh, that's what it was.
Let's see if I
It
can
was-
find that.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was seafood
There
enchiladas.
we are. Okay.
Those were so good.
I think Luke got like the seafood platter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna buffer real quick. Oh, okay. Here we are.
Man, I want some seafood so bad.
Luke's eating the clam chowder.
I hope whatever audio is coming from the videos picked up for the podcast so
I don't
that
have,
people just hear really loudly.
I turned the audio
Wouldn't that
off.
be hilarious?
Luke has like
There's-
2 lobster tails, this rice, these 3 sauces, a fucking shish kebab of fish.
I remember that now. Oh my god, that
It
was so
looks
fucking
banging.
good. That was so goddamn good.
Let's see. Alex is eating his. What did you got? Yeah, the
Alex is
seafood
enchiladas.
enchiladas.
Yeah.
Those look banging. Just like the look of this
Enchiladas?
restaurant looks way too high class for us to be there.
I remember walking in there and we were like,
And then I got
Oh my
like
God.
seafood fettuccine alfredo or some shit.
We walked in there after taking a nap after driving 15 fucking hours.
Yeah.
We did not look. I don't think there was a single place on Earth that looked like we would fit in at.
No.
it was
maybe,
like
maybe like
rainy
a
and
dive
windy.
bar.
Maybe. And
Maybe
even
at
then,
the burger joint in Norfolk, which we should go to.
We're gonna be in Virginia,
I think Thorpe has said every time he's here, he will go to Burger.
like without fail.
It's so good. That's the best thing to eat in Norfolk.
It is very
Oh god, it's so fucking good.
And that pub was really good
the
too.
pub was banging.
good. hmm
I will
The
get
Irish
that
pub
sandwich again.
smacks.
Whatever I got last time, I'd get again.
The Blarney.
The Blarney.
The Blarney,
sub.
yeah. God, that was so
that
fucking
The
was banging.
Blarney.
Luke,
Fish-
what did we forget in the fridge in Maine?
Our
your
fucking
chee-
desserts, our
your
cheesecakes.
That's right.
I thought that's what Thorpe was going to bring up, and I was going to have to get mad, and then you brought it up, and now I'm fucking mad.
Dude, I was so excited for those.
Those looked banging. I bet I
I'm
can
so
find them on video.
excited.
No cap.
It was
That
in the
was-
bakery.
Oh shit!
in,
Here's in Booth Bay. I remember I got
I-
paninis. Tip got risotto.
Yeah, the risotto was bussin'.
All right, let's see. We're in Booth Bay Harbor.
I got
right
a
now.
quesadilla.
Yeah.
This place was super cool. It was just like a chill.
It was really neat,
Bar.
and we got to see the entirety of everyone that lives in Booth Bay.
Like,
Yeah,
literally.
all in the same restaurant. The only
All-
one that was open.
There's my
Yeah.
panini.
All like fucking 20 people that live in Booth Bay.
Yeah.
Alex's risotto and Luke's quesadilla. That's a thick fucking quesadilla.
Mm-hmm. That was good as fuck
That's
too.
like 3 C's thick. I want to find the cheesecake real quick. There it is.
Is that on Skish?
No, it's on Hello Harem. It was a Hello Harem trip.
Oh, that's right,
Sponsored by
yes.
Hello Harem.
Sponsored by the Hello Harem.
Sponsored by.
Hello Harem paid for that. trip.
Every like boat trip is gonna go on the Hello Harem channel just because it's a Hello Harem boat. They're the
Yeah.
Hello Harem boat trips.
Horny
Hello,
podcast.
Harem Honey Boat Tour.
Horny boat tour.
We did see a lot of
Fuck.
horny boats that trip.
What is it? It was April.
That was
we
three
went.
boats. That was 3 boats of horny.
We've gone
Three.
on. Yeah, we've done it 2 years in a row now.
We've seen those 3 horny boats, and yeah, this will be wherever we go next is going to be either boat number 5 or boat number 5 and 6,
Yeah, just depends. New York or Boston.
and then we're flying to Texas. I'm not driving to Texas.
That would be such a long fucking drive.
It was a
Yeah.
long drive to Maine, and I never want to make that drive again.
But we have to because Maine was epic.
I want to fly to Maine and then rent a car to go anywhere. I don't want to drive to Maine again, for the love of God. If you want to drive that bad, you can drive here and we'll fly out of Norfolk.
Fuck that.
Man, Anthony, I'm looking at that food. Oh my god,
It
that
looks
so good.
absolutely busted.
Like the rice and then the veggies. Holy fuck, that looks so good.
I had something on my brain and now I lost it.
Was it about a horny boat? That was bad.
No, you were close like the 4 times you tried. I don't remember what it was at all. Fuck, alright, well, that's gone.
Was it about New York or Boston?
Nope, it's just I don't remember I don't even remember what the fuck the topic was
God
of
damn
what
it.
I was gonna say. It's like completely gone.
Flick.
Like, it's like when you walk into a room and you just completely have no clue what the fuck you walked in that room for.
I hate that.
It's what I just did, except with words.
I do that all too often.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
I think
well,
I
that
really want some seafood now, Anthony.
oh, that shit looks banging. Look banging.
love
We
seafood.
should go to that pier restaurant in Virginia Beach too.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
That place was awesome. Well, that place was really good actually. I forgot how good it was.
Just like
That was really
fried
good.
fish and French fries just hit.
Hush puppies.
I love hush puppies,
Hush puppies.
Fried
silent
corn,
dogs.
man. Silent
Silent dogs.
I love silent dogs.
Yeah, that's-
Uh,
I'm hungry.
quiet canines.
Will we get a lunch break this weekend, or do we have to go through the whole thing?
We can
It's
get a
only
lunch
like
break.
once it start at like 11.
Isn't it like
it's
10 to 5?
It's 10 to 5, 11 to 4.
We can have 2 squads break into a lunch break.
Yeah. Because I'm sure people are going to want to go look around and buy shit.
Yeah.
2 squads of me and my balls.
Luke's balls.
Me and myself.
And I. Me, myself, and Irene. The hit movie by Jim Carrey with Jim Carrey. For Jim Carrey.
Featuring Jim
They-
Carrey.
Irene, played by Jim Carrey.
You know, Jim Carrey is like no, not Jim Carrey. What the fuck is his name? You know that movie Click? Adam Sandler.
Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler is the like Medea of
White people.
yeah. What's that other guy? What's his name? The guy who plays Medea, Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
They're like 2 peas in a pod.
They're like the same people. They're the same. They're both unfunny,
And they both play multiple
and they both
characters
play
in the same
multiple
movie.
roles. Yeah, Adam Sandler and Tyler Perry are the same people.
Whoa. You can't do that because Mike Myers also plays multiple characters in the
He
same
does,
fucking
That's
movie.
yeah.
true,
So they're
but
just
Mike
like-
Myers.
They're funny.
Yeah, Mike Myers does it good.
Yeah.
They're funny.
I had no idea he was Doctor Evil for the longest time.
It made
And
me really
fat
sad when I
bastard.
found
And
out.
fat bastard.
That made me really sad when I found out.
It doesn't bother me.
I like them as separate people for some reason.
You can continue to think that.
I can't now.
We'll
Did you know?
call it
Did you know he actually
Preparation
played
H.
Beyonce in that movie too?
Huh?
He played
Mike Myers?
Beyonce. Yeah.
Yeah, he played Mini Me, Beyonce.
No, he didn't play Mini Me. Mini Me was a real person.
Yeah, he's dead now. Rip.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mini Me.
Basil. Who could forget Basil?
I wanted to correct you. I'm like, dude, his name's Basil.
It's fucking Basil.
Basil.
It's Basil. His
Gold
name's
member.
Basil. Yes. Very toy-ish.
I love gold. Toy like a
Shit.
tiger.
What,
He's fucking weird. I hate Goldmember. He's weirdo.
It was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
there were
So
there were
goddamn
3 of those
funny.
movies, weren't there?
There's
Yeah.
only 2.
I remember
Goldmember's
two.
the third.
Goldmember, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
And
That's all I remember.
I'm pretty sure there's only two.
no way.
Oh no, there's a wait. Oh, International Man of Mystery.
Is that the first one?
Is that the first one?
Yeah, it's International Man of Mystery, The Spy Who Shagged Me, then Goldmember.
I remember Felicity in The Spy Who Shagged Me. Beyonce was in the third one. Who the fuck was the first one?
How about freaking No, Scott?
Red Nose Scott. I hardly remember the first one.
I didn't.
It was the girl with the brown hair, silver dress.
It doesn't really ring a bell.
If you look up a picture, you'll know. But I don't remember the movie.
International 1990.
Is that the
Holy
one where
shit,
he
these are old.
loses his mojo?
I think he loses his mojo in every fucking movie.
I think so too.
I lost my mojo.
Why would we take them for billions when we could take them for millions?
Do, do, do. Oh yeah,
less, you
okay. I
jackass.
remember her now.
I don't remember the movie.
God, did you get me frickin' sharks with frickin' lasers attached to
On
their
their
frickin'
frickin'
heads?
Freaking sharks with
Just look up
freaking
Dr.
lasers
Evil.
attached to their freaking heads.
Dr. Evil's such a Mr. Bigglesworth his cat. Oh,
I
such a
fucking love those goddamn movies, dude. They're so funny.
They're so
Yeah.
good. Who could
Look what's
forget?
out in the sky. Looks like it has a pair of melons. Get your melons.
Who could forget Frau?
Wow.
Oh my God, dude.
And there was the dude with the eye patch.
I like when they
Number
became
two.
self-aware and had
Number two.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He's
that's
like,
right.
we're really doing this stupid fucking joke again. God, it's
Number
so
two.
Yes, Dr. Evil.
Such a
We'll
great
call
fucking
it
franchise,
The
though, for
Alan
real.
Parsons Project. Why don't you call it Operation Wang Chung, ass?
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
My dad and I will
Sirens.
quote that to each other all the goddamn time. Like, I'll just randomly look at my dad and go, The Alan Parsons Project.
Why don't you call it the Wang Chung Project? Ass.
Operation Wang Chung, ass. Preparation
H.
H.
On the whole.
I'm gonna fire this laser. Why do you put quotes around everything?
He's like,
everything.
what are you doing? What are these? Scotty Doo.
Laser.
Scotty Doo.
I think about the
Good
scene
bit,
where
good bit.
him and Mini-Me are in the fucking prison and they start playing just the two of us and they round up all of the fucking criminals to
You
break
guys are
out.
gonna start a riot, and we're gonna walk out the front door.
Why the fuck would we do that? Well, you see.
I used to have that memorized, that song.
Oh my god, it
He
is
showed
so...
my shit on MTV. It's like the only thing I remember now.
Movie's
Uh-huh,
so
uh-huh,
funny, dude. I really want to watch it now.
I do too. I really
Fuck,
do.
It's so funny. It's such a good movie. All of them. All three
They're
of
all
them.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh no, I lost my mojo.
My mojo.
I'm not me without my mojo.
This glass jar of
Like-
pink.
Purple pink liquid that he
Well-
eats.
This seems like a perfect time for an end quote. Everybody loves the scent of their own brand.
Fuck. Thank you,
Oh,
fat
stinks.
bastards.
Oh, great. One of my wires is broken.
The worst scene in any of those fucking movies is when he starts drinking the shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It is like one of the hardest scenes to fucking watch because you know it's not real. It's just the implication is so fucking rough. Fuck, dude. Shit balls.
Preparation H.
Alan Parsons Project. How'd you call it Operation Wang Chung, ass?
Ass. Oh, that's such a great fucking.
That's good. That's good.
Zip it. Zip it.
You
Daddy
mean,
doo.
mean me you want some chocolate?
He neglects his own son to take care of Minnie. I like
good
when he's
show.
like at the big table and Minnie Me has his booster seat.
Man, that is a great show. Movie.
Shit balls, ass.
Shit balls. Is that it for you guys?
Yeah, we'll wrap this up.
I think
All
I'm
right.
flipping.
Flipping. All right, guys, that is the end of today's Hello Harem podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you found anything funny, interesting, or informative, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share the podcast to someone. Anthony, do you just want to go over our fee real quick?
We don't have a fee. This is a free podcast. You can listen on Spotify, any other listening platform like Apple Podcast or YouTube. No charge at all.
We just ask that you share the podcast is the fee.
That was way better than he didn't say shit. That was so much better than I expected.
We will actually see you guys next week in person. We'll all be here. So we're going down to Virginia for a convention for Mekon, and we're bringing the gear. We're going to have a chill podcast in Luke's living room, actually. So it'll be a fun time.
It won't happen again, just like last time when it was supposed to happen. You guys
Oh, no,
left
we're
all the
bringing
gear
it.
back
We're
at home.
bringing
We'll
it.
forget.
Yeah.
You'll forget.
We'll
You always do.
Forget.
Forget.
Preparation P.
Scotty.
But if we don't forget, you'll see that. Hopefully we don't forget. Otherwise, we are going to have to take a bye week, unfortunately. We're doing some shit.
What did we buy?
Make an inspection tour of your icebox. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon
Well,
supply holding
anyways,
out?
guys, we'll catch you next time on the Hello Harem podcast. Thank you very much for listening. See you next time.
Say, Pabst Blue Ribbon. What else?